The question related to trigonometry. You know, this is a tough question that comes in section 2, paper 2, the optional section. And a question related to trigonometry carries 15 marks. If you get everything right, you get 15 marks. Most students get around 3 to 5 marks out of this for this question. So how do you prepare yourself for the exam? So we look at what the examiners tell us, the recommendations of the CSEC examiners in their annual report. You need to know what are the key concepts in trigonometry, the key principles and so on. You need to know how to use them, how to apply them, where to use them, and when to use them. Just knowing what will not help you much. You need to know where, how, where, and when to use the principles and the concepts, how to apply them. You need first to understand the problem, devise a plan, carry out the plan, and look back and check and see if your calculations are correct. Remember that. Now, what the CSEC examiners in their annual report tell us, they tell us about the skills that are, the knowledge, skills, and abilities that are being tested. On the knowledge question related to trigonometry, ask yourself, what mnemonic device do I use to help me store information on this topic? Do you just repeat the trigonometric ratios to yourself? Instead of doing that, it's tiresome, boring, and it's ineffective. When you use a mnemonic device, it boosts your ability to recall accurately and quickly the information that you need. For example, the mnemonic device, the great chief Sokatoa, each letter of the chief's name is Sokatoa, represents the name of one of the trigonometric ratios or the name of a right angle. If you're not familiar with this, well, in a subsequent video, I'll explain that. For example, the first SOH sine of an angle in the right triangle is made up opposite over the hypotenuse. Cosine, tangent, and so on. Opposite over adjacent. The sides opposite over the hypotenuse, sine, cosine, adjacent over the hypotenuse, and tangent is tan is opposite over adjacent. So you can use that to help you memorize the relations. Sine of an angle, opposite side over the hypotenuse, opposite side over the hypotenuse, sine of an angle, S for sine. So you can just memorize that short phrase and you'll be able to recall these relationships: sine, cosine of an angle, of right angle triangle, tangent. Now, you can make up your own mnemonic based on the following example using the first letter. For example, sentence, some other houses can actually have trees of apples. Now look at the first letter of the sentence, of each word in the sentence. S-O-H. S-O-H. Some other houses. C-A-H. C-A-H can actually have T-O-A, trees of apples. T-O-A. Tangent of an angle, opposite side over adjacent side. So when you create a mnemonic, it will boost your retention. So you can apply this principle to your study of mathematics to recall information. Let me go back there. We stop here.